Hey guys, it's me, Adrianne. Let's get into this quick video where I'm going to show you how to make some roasted vegetables just in time for your holiday table or your anytime table. So I'm not going to hold you. Let's get into this quick and easy roasted vegetable recipe. Okay guys, so let's get to it. Here I have about 2 pounds of string beans, and I'm just going through them to, snap the ends, just to make sure I don't have any of the ends left on the string beans. So I did this actually last night and I put them back in the fridge, but I was going through them rather quickly. And as you can see, I've missed quite a few or many. So I'm going back through them just to make sure I get all those ones and make sure there aren't any bad ends and anything else. So these have been fully cleaned, they've been patted dry, and I'm just kind of going back through them again and removing what I don't like. So this particular recipe, I normally, when I make string beans, I do them on the stove and, put all the smoked meat or whatever I want into them. But this time I'm roasting some vegetables, and I love how the string beans come out in the oven roasted. So I have here some grapeseed oil, and I also have some baby new potatoes that I just sliced into bite-sized pieces, and I'm just going to drizzle that grapeseed oil over both the potatoes and the string beans. And I love using the grapeseed oil, especially because it's a neutral flavored oil, but also because it has a high smoke point. And that's really great, especially when you are roasting. So now that got the oil all over our green beans, I'm going to start to season. There I have some Mrs. Dash. So that's, as you know, a no salt seasoning. So you want to add that, and you want to add enough that it's going to impart some flavor while they're roasting, but not too much to where the herbs will burn. You don't want that. So now I'm going to add some onion powder. You already know how I feel about onion powder, but I want you to reserve your impulse of adding a whole bunch of onion powder because, again, we don't want the seasoning to burn our potatoes or our string beans as it's roasting. I'm adding a little bit of salt. I don't know if you saw that really quick. Adding a little bit of salt. String beans for me, I think, can take a lot of salt, but I want to be kind of cautious because as it's roasting, I don't want the flavors to concentrate too much. So I'm going to be a little shy. You can always add to, can't take from it in most cases. So now we're going to add a little black pepper in this case, and even with the black pepper, you want to be careful. I don't know how much I can stress this, but I tend to believe that when you're roasting at a high point temperature, that sometimes things can get really concentrated because you're almost like dehydrating in a way, but of course, dehydrating would make it super crisp. Okay, so that's our black pepper going down, and these are already looking good. So on my potatoes, I like to add a little color. So this is amarillo or yellow food coloring, like a yellow powder, and that's just going to give the potatoes a little orange flavor, or not even flavor because it adds no flavor, just some color. That I like to add. I add that also when I'm making my yellow rice too. And I believe that brand is from Goya. Okay, so I'm going to add some of this garlic, this ginger garlic and pimento seasoning from Grace. This is really good and really complements the string beans really well. I'm going to add some of that to my potatoes as well. And then I'm going to mix them all up. And when I come back, I'll show you how it looks. But this is our seasonings. Okay, so everything is well incorporated, almost looks good enough to eat right now. But these are going in the oven at 380 degrees because my oven runs a little hotter, but you can actually do up to about 400 degrees. And you want to roast these until they're nice and tender. Okay, so I'll be back with our finished product. All right, guys, these are done. They took about 40 to 45 minutes to roast, and they look delicious. They smell delicious. I just put some in a little container. I don't know what I was thinking. I meant to show you them prepared as they came out the oven on the tray, but I automatically started putting them into a container, and this is actually had a couple of containers, and this was the smallest one that I had to put the string beans and potatoes in. Add these to your holiday table, your anytime table. Your guests will love them. These roasted string beans and potatoes. Hope you enjoy. If you're not a subscriber, what you waiting on, child? Head over, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell your family, your friends, your aunties, your uncle and them. And while you're at it, tell them what I'm doing in this kitchen, y'all, and what Adrianne thinks. Until next time, roasted string beans and potatoes out. Cue music.